Alright guys, but we're here to play some more Mario Kart 64, and we're doing the Flower Cup today, the Flower Cup Toad's fucking Turnpike. This track, man, it's my favorite track and my least favorite track at the same time, because I love the fact that there are cars everywhere, and then if you bash into them, you basically crash. You tumble. But I hate it because if the AI gets ahead of you too much, just like in Calamari Desert in the last video, where if you couldn't see the AI and the train was technically blocking their path, they'd drive through it anyway. If the AI is too far ahead of you, they will never crash into traffic, because the traffic isn't even being rendered where they are. There we go. Asshole. But I love playing this track in reverse on the mirror version. Because there's mirrored versions of all these tracks. If you beat all the Grand Prix, you unlock mirror mode. And mirror mode reverses all the tracks, makes them all back to front. But not only does it make this track back to front, it also makes the cars head towards you, instead of like in the same direction that you're going. Damn. Wow, really? In second place? That's so unnecessary. Yeah, you can't even process all the sound effects. There's too much going on. Oh god, yeah, see? One truck and you are miles behind. But yeah, the cars head towards you in the mirror version, and I love trying to go through without hitting any cars when they're heading towards you. I've only managed to do it like once, because it's really hard. But that's the level of challenge I like in this game, because it's otherwise pretty easy. Other thing that sucks about this track, if you shoot, because the red shells don't head along the track, they head directly for the person they're aiming for. So if you shoot them on a corner, they'll just head straight into the barrier, because they're trying to go through a wall. I think in the GameCube and DS and Wii versions they fix that, but it's annoying. Oh god, yeah, see? Because you can't catch up. It's impossible to catch up in this version. It's not like fucking 5 people ahead of me. Unless I get like lightning or something, I'm not going to catch up. Come on. That's not going to help very much. See, look how far Toad is ahead of everyone else. Doesn't matter how many power slides I do, I'm just not going to be able to catch up to that. I love that too. You can't do that in any of the other ones. If you slip on a banana peel, if you brake soon enough, you'll actually... Please, hit something. That makes no sense. Did they hit him? Fucking finally. Alright, go, go, go! Go! We're not going to catch up to him, no way. Oh my god, he's out there! Holy shit. Okay. Don't let him pass. Don't let him pass. Yeah, fail. I don't know how we won that. That's ridiculous. Okay. Speaking of ridiculous, I'll tell you something that I found ridiculous. A friend of mine, Christian friend of mine, is getting married. It's nuts. And you think, oh, that's normal. You know, that's people get married all the time. He's fucking 19 years old. Which is why his Christianity is relevant. Because why the fuck else would he be getting married? It's not like he's being forced to. He's made the decision. You know, he and his girlfriend have made the decision. His girlfriend of, you know, barely 2 years. Not even 2 years. Fucking a little more than 1.5 years. 1 2/3 years or something. Some ridiculously low number. What the fuck? It's ridiculous. It's just... When I saw it on Facebook, I'm like, what? What the fuck? And like everyone else is congratulating him, which is fair enough, you know. It's not the worst thing in the world to be getting married. It's cool that he's found someone he loves that much that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. That's great. But am I the only one who's looking at this fucking... Why am I bashing into fake item boxes that are nowhere near normal item boxes? I shouldn't even... That's the problem with this game. If something's in front of you to your right... Well, yeah, like if something's in front of you to your right and you turn left to try and get even further away from it, you'll drift to the right. It's weird. Whatever direction you turn in, you will kind of slide a little bit in the opposite direction, which makes dodging stuff hard in this game. I'm getting stars. The game feels sorry for me. But yeah. Am I the only one looking at this going, this is not going to end well? Am I the only one looking at this going, I cannot see this lasting for any more than a year? Or a couple of years, max? Am I the only one? I mean, I'm not going to go up on his face or on his Facebook feed going, oh, you're a fucking idiot. Why are you getting married? You haven't known it for more than 1.5 years. Like, just wait a bit, you fucking moron. I'm not going to do that. It's his own life, you know, he's going to make his own decisions. But am I seriously the only one who's having some... who's skeptical about this? You gonna try again, Mario? You gonna getting hit by the shell, Mario? Huh? No, he's not gonna make it. Seriously, I'm just going. You've known each other for such a small amount of time. I calculated it since the day they started going out to the day they got engaged. It's been 600 days. He's 19. He's probably going to live for another 50 years or so. Let's make that a guess. So, 50 years is about 18,000 days. So, he's gone out with someone for 600 days and decided he wants to spend another... He wants to do that again another 30 times. About 30 times 600 is 18,000. But seriously, like, how do you come to that conclusion? Other than being blinded by what's effectively puppy love, like... And I mean, I'm not trying to suggest that their relationship is, like, illegitimate, like, they don't genuinely love each other, they must. Because they both discussed it, from what I understand. I remember meeting up with him last year, in around March or April. They were already discussing marriage. I shit you not. Like, it's... But at that point, he was like, I think I should wait a bit. I'm like, thank fuck my friend's not quite silly enough to go ahead with this. But I remember saying to me, he's doing a 2-year degree at the moment, in audio engineering or something. And he said, I think we should get married at the end of my degree for us to together. I'm thinking, that's fucking... No. Even back then I was like... And I didn't say anything to him, because again, what do you say to that? The hell? What can you say to that he's going to listen to? Because it'll come across as like interference, which it kind of is to a degree. But even if you're trying to offer rational, constructive, sound advice, you're not going to get through emotion like love. And you know the religious side of it, which is why it's happening so early, as far as I'm concerned. Oh no! Shit! Oh crap! I'm not gonna win this one. Oh no, I'm 5th. Fucking, are you serious? Wow. Well, boy, do I look arrogant now, having said I was the bestest bestest. Is it the bestest bestest? I'm not just the bestest, I'm the bestest bestest. I'm the best asbestos. Yeah, I look like a dumbass now, I just came last. Oh well. The beauty about this game is if you come in any position 5th or lower, you get to try again. So, I can just do that race a second time. That was pretty fail though. That's sad music. patronizing motherfucker. But yeah, that's... So this has been in the works for at least a year now. This whole marriage thing. And yeah, it almost seems to be going like clockwork, because if he's getting engaged to her now, they could very well be married by the end of this year when he'd be done with his degree thing. But I just... Oh, and as I said, the religion is why I think this is happening the way it is. First off, they haven't fucked. They haven't fucked. And most people in Western society who've been going out for 2 years have fucked at some point. Because fucking is generally considered to be fun. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be. It could be the most shitty fucking thing, and I could just be hearing one side of the story, but it's generally pretty good. From what I understand. They haven't had sex yet. Part of me is wondering how much influence his dick has over this decision. I am not suggesting that he's only getting married so he can fuck her. That's ridiculous. He's not like that. But he wants to. He wants to. That's got nothing to do with his religion. He wants to fuck because he's got a dick. End of story, right? So, I'm wondering just how much he wants to get into her pants. And how much she wants to get into his pants. And on that subject, I've read plenty of stories, like articles by people, about how they themselves were religious and how they were pure, they were chaste, they were virgins up until marriage, and then when they got married and they started having sex with their partners, they had a very poor understanding of sexuality. They didn't know what turned their partner on, their partner didn't know what turned them on, they had problems with premature ejaculation, or even not enjoying the experience, like finding having sex with their partner not enjoyable, and realizing that they didn't want to be with the person anymore because of this. As the saying goes, try before you buy. Or try before you wed, I guess in this case. Seriously, it's the worst fucking thing you can do is step into something this important. It's not the most important thing, but it's still an important thing, being intimate with your partner. It's something you should understand before you engage in a fucking legally binding contract with them. And I don't know how happy they're going to be if and when shit hits the fan and they get divorced, because I can almost certainly see that happening. I can just see this going horribly wrong. And I don't know how soon they're going to have children. She's a bit older than he is. She's in her 20s. And he's 19. So it's not. I don't have to worry. I don't think it's like a huge issue, like a physical, biological issue for her to be having children. More of a moral and political and social problem. For someone that young and that inexperienced, just in life in general. Do you have the income to be supporting yourselves? Do you have the income to be living together? Do you have the life skill to know how to live with someone who you're in a relationship with for extended periods of time? In a house that you own, paying bills and shit. This is not stuff you just jump right into. It just isn't. Where did that oh, that hit her, but I didn't see the... Okay. So yeah, there's the sexuality thing, there's the whole living together thing. I just cannot see this going well, and I seriously think they're going to get divorced in a few years' time. I just hope there aren't children involved, and that he realizes his mistake. Spin over the line. And I mean, in one respect, I'm happy for him. I'm not totally disappointed or thinking he's stupid. I mean, if he's with someone who he loves and who he wants to spend the rest of his life with, then fine. That's great, that's fantastic. And I'd love to see this last. I'd love to see them together for the next, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they never, they spend the rest of their lives together, and they raise a family, and their kids have their own kids, and, that would be cool. That would be awesome. Because as much as I like to stray away from tradition at times, I like that concept of the what do you call it? The high school sweetheart kind of thing. They didn't go to the same high school, but a relationship that started when they were very young and they've somehow kept it going that long. I like that idea, and that you've kept it all together for that long. But I doubt that's going to happen. The only good thing I'm getting out of this is I get to go to a wedding, maybe, if I get invited, and I get cake. So, I can't argue with cake. Cake's pretty good. In fact, I would almost argue that I'm getting more out of this wedding than he is. Because I have a very great appreciation for cake, especially wedding cake. Wedding cake is usually the good stuff. So, hopefully I won't be, ridiculed for being an atheist at their Christian wedding. I don't even know if I'm going. I don't know why I'm assuming that. But anyway, we can relish in our trophy, in our hypothetical assumed cake. And I'll catch you guys later.